Labour are lying to you. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee because, well, Labour are a bunch of liars. And this is one of the issues I've had with their party at the last several elections. They just lie. They will lie to your face. They will manipulate. They will say half-truths to people to, well, win elections, to win votes, and to put more rules and regulations on business. Now, they've gone quite fascistic in what they're expecting, reporting from businesses, and, well, let's look at what's gotten me just angry. Because this is old, really old, this bullshit. This is a myth. So it will take us 26 years to close the gender pay gap. There is no such thing as a gender pay gap. It is a earnings gap, an earnings differential between men and women due to different choices. Choices in career, choices in amount of work that they want to do. This has been completely debunked. I don't know how anyone is falling for this anymore. My assumption is that the average Australian is falling for this shit because they just look at the headlines, they don't investigate anything to any great detail, and they've probably never run a business. They've probably never run a business and encountered employing women and men and seeing the difference. Okay, that's just how it is. We're different. We have different choices. We make different decisions. Maybe back 50 years ago, or probably even longer now, 75 years ago, there would have been rampant discrimination, but it is illegal. There are laws and legislations in place already in Australia that it is illegal to discriminate based on your sex. This is just complete posturing and lying from Labour, advocating this fantasy for political gain. They are lying to you. This doesn't exist. If you think it does exist, you're wrong. Okay? And maybe you need to think about that. Such a fundamental core thing of their ideological position. They will discriminate. They will discriminate against people based on ideas like this. And this is flowing right through from federal down to council with Labour. Everyone, this is the ideological left. Lies and half-truths to manipulate people. And we've looked at this many times on the channel years ago. This is like 2016 shit from YouTube. This woke bullshit Gamergate feminists peddling this garbage. And now it's gotten through to our politicians here in Australia. And they're pushing it forward. And people believe it. Well, you're wrong. So if there's such a fundamental thing here that Labour are completely wrong about, but it's being put forward like it's a truth, what else are they incorrect about? I challenge you. I challenge you to, if you think there's a gender pay gap, to actually look into it into any greater detail. You'll find there's a difference in the hours worked. There's a difference in the jobs people do. The more freedom we have in society, the greater these biological differences manifest. We're a dimorphic species. There's difference between men and women, and that manifests in our career choices, in our lifestyle choices, in what we choose to do. There's nothing wrong with that. People should be free to make those choices. And usually you're in a married couple and starting a family, so it all goes in the one bloody pot anyway, and you just sort your shit out, as a family should. Fighting against, well, the onerous weight of the state crushing your soul every day and extracting every penny out of you they can, from when you want to go to get a beer to driving petrol to take your kids to swimming lessons. So yes, I'm sick of this. It's like the whole Medi-Scare bullshit too that they were pushing. Now, here's the thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Liberal is any better, but what do you want? Do you want your lies about woke political bullshit that will discriminate people? Or do you want just a bunch of, they're not right-wing enough, really, when it comes to economic freedom. And in my mind, they're Labour light, to be honest. I would advocate we need to get some libertarians in Parliament, a significant number of them. But I can't see that happening in Australia. Particularly while crap like this is being peddled. This is fake news. This is complete fake news. And now they're going to get the businesses with 100 or more employees to report their wages. And we've had clients that have had significant female employees, big brands, you know, women empowerment, all that bullshit, that pay their staff much less than their competitors, than the average in industry. Maybe they should report on that. Maybe they should look into that. But no, it's just going to be every business that has more than 100 or more staff will have to report to the state their wage gap earnings and probably create a whole lot of bullshit human resources, wasted time generating these reports and this garbage. So, I mean, if you're a bloke working in a business like this, don't do the extra time. Don't put in the extra hours. Find something else because you're not going to be rewarded for it. What do you reckon, guys? Anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions like this. And if you've voted Labour, how do you justify voting for a bunch of liars? Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will, hang on. If you want to support the channel, you can. Check out Heise BIM or Heise Does. If you want to support us, you can financially, using our referral links, buying our pocket squares, or calling us if you need an architect. Take care, guys. Have a great day. I can't believe this gender pay gap is still, it's been debunked so many times. It's an earnings gap. I feel like I'm back in 2016, 2015 YouTube times. What's going on?